Hello, Marivel. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, sir, ma'am. I'm Marivel Bilinan, 43 years old, a single mother of a 19 years old son.
Okay, which province are you from?
I'm from Bontoc Mountain Province.
Mountain Province.
Yes.
So, in case if the employer buy you ticket, the nearest airport will be Clark or Manila.
It can be Clark or it can be in Manila, ma'am.
Okay, and then how many hours bus ride?
I think it's 6 to 7 hours.
6 to 7. Okay. So you are a single mother, and where is your partner?
She married another girl.
Okay, so he has another family.
Yes, ma'am.
And who's the one to take care or stay with your son if you go abroad?
It will be my brother or it's either my sister.
Okay, brother or sister. What is your religion?
I'm a Roman Catholic.
Okay. And what about your educational background?
I'm a college graduate of BS Commerce.
Okay. Is that a 4 years or a 2 years
A
course?
4 years course.
4 years. Okay. I saw your paper. Previously, you work in Hong Kong and also in Singapore, right?
Yes.
How many employers in Hong Kong?
I work with only one employer.
Only one employer for 2 years, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And then how many employers in Singapore?
I work with 2 employers.
2 employers in Singapore, okay. For the first employer in Singapore, how long did you stay with them?
I finished contract.
2 years?
One contract, yes.
One contract. And then the second employer?
I finished 2 contracts with them.
So that's 4 years.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So why don't you continue to stay in Singapore? Why you have to come in Hong Kong to look for job?
I think Hong Kong is more greener.
Okay. And salary is higher?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, let's start with the very first employer back in Singapore. Which part of Singapore?
Sengkang.
Sengkang.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you work in a condo or a house?
It's a flat.
It's a flat. Okay. How many person did you serve?
A couple with 3 kids.
Couple with 3 kids.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you first started the job, they have 3 kids already?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what are the age?
They are 7, 4, and 3 months.
Okay. And how many housemaid do they have?
I only have.
You are the only one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The couple, madam and sir, are they both working?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And because they have 3 kids, what are your priority in the house?
I priority to look after the baby.
Baby boy or girl?
It's a girl, the
Okay.
last one.
So you take care of the baby and do the housework?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What about the other 2 kids?
I send them to childcare.
Oh, childcare.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then the eldest one go to school
Yes, ma'am.
by school bus?
Yes.
I see. And what about your day off in Singapore?
My first employer is I just have once a month day off.
Once a month. And what, because you have to take care of kids from 3 months, and do you need to share room with the baby or you have your own room?
I share the room with the 2 elder.
4 and
elders.
7 years
Yes,
old.
ma'am.
Okay. And who sleep with the baby?
It's the mother.
The mother. So for the baby, your madam use breastfeeding or bottle feeding?
Mix.
Mix.
Yes,
Okay. And what's your working hours? What time do you normally start in the
I
morning?
normally start at 6:30 to 10, at least 10.
At least
or
10?
earlier, yes. As long as I finish my work.
Okay. And can you tell me what is the procedure to mix the milk in a bottle? And also how you sterilize the bottle in Singapore?
In Singapore, when sterilizing the bottle, I have to clean the bottles first, then arrange in the electrical
Steamer.
steamer.
So you use steamer instead of boil the bottle in the water?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what is the procedure to mix the milk in a bottle? What you put inside the bottle first?
Water first, and then the formula.
Okay. And then after the baby finished drinking 1 bottle of milk, what you have to do to the baby?
I have to pet to let her burp.
Okay. Who's the one to take a bath for the baby?
Sometimes I do. If the mother is free, then she will be the one to take.
Okay. When you take a bath for the baby, how you gonna check if the water is hot or cold?
I use my elbow.
Very good.
Or the
Okay. And which part of the body you wash first? Start from the
eyes, face.
You start from the face.
Yes.
And then down, right?
Yes.
Okay. occasionally when the baby is sick, okay, if the madam and sir they are not around, what will you do?
I need to take her temperature, and if she's really have a fever, I have to call my employer.
Okay, that's the answer I want. Call the employer first and let the employer instruct you what to do. Okay, never give medication without permission.
Yes, ma'am.
And when you check the temperature, what do you use? You use the digital thermometer or you use the old-fashioned one? The
I just
mercury
use
one?
the digital.
Digital from the ear
Yes,
or
ma'am.
forehead?
From the ear.
Ear. What degree is it if the baby has slight fever?
36.
If have fever?
37 and above.
Okay, 37.5. Actually,
I
I
see.
want the answer is. Okay.
Okay.
So why you only stay with this family for 2 years? Why don't you continue to work for them?
It's my first time to work abroad, and I feel homesick, so I choose to go home first.
Take a rest first?
Yes, ma'am.
And then apply again?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the second employer, which part of Singapore do they live in?
Paya Lebar.
Okay. This is a house, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How many stories?
4 stories.
4 stories. And how many members living together?
A couple with 3 kids as well, and 2 grandmas.
2 grandmas.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How you communicate with the grandma?
It's by through sign, the great grandmother, but the other grandma can speak English well because she also is a nurse.
Oh, okay. And then the madam and sir, they are both working, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. For the 3 kids, when you first started the job, how old were they?
The youngest is 10 months and 4 years old.
Okay. 10 months and 4 years old. And then the third one, not yet born, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And how many housemates working in this 4 stories house?
I was the only one working with them.
You are the only one. How can one helper finish all the chores or cleaning chores in a 4-story house?
They are not very particular with cleaning as long as I can look after the kids.
So kids are the priority.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When the third baby is born, who's the one to take care of the newborn? Grandma or you?
After 3 months, I do.
After 3 months. So
Yes,
from the
ma'am.
beginning, grandma's the one to take care.
Yeah, they hire a nanny actually.
Chinese nanny?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Similar to Hong Kong. If I give you a job to take care of newborn, there will be a Chinese nanny come for the very first month or the first 2 months. Okay?
Okay.
To show you how to take care of newborn. Okay? Because different family, they have different requirements. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So you just follow the instruction. You just follow the instruction given by the Chinese nanny or given by your madam. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And what about cooking? Are you very good in cooking?
I'm just fair enough. I know how to cook the basic one.
What about in Singapore? What kind of special Singapore dishes you can cook?
Yeah, way back in Singapore, I didn't cook. That's why.
Oh, for the 2 employer, you didn't cook?
I didn't cook. That's why I didn't learn
I
Chinese.
see. What about baby food?
cuisines. Oh yeah, I just do the baby food.
Like, give me
the
some example of the
porridge.
baby food. Porridge with...
Yes, and some are just the cereal.
Very simple only.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then... After Singapore, you went to Hong Kong and you work in mid-levels, Chukan Park.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is a big size department, large size department. And how many members stay in the apartment?
The family I serve with in that there are 4 adults.
4 adults,
Yes,
no
ma'am.
kids.
Don't have.
Okay, how many maids working together?
I am the only one.
You are the only one. Okay. So for this job, why you only stay for 2 years?
I have something to settle here in Philippines, so I just go back first and settle.
Okay. So have you now fully settled your family problem?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can really work stably in Hong Kong for more than 2 years?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. For the job in Trikanda Park, you have to do all the basic housework. What about marketing, going to the market?
Sometimes my madam goes to market. Sometimes I do it.
You go to the wet market or supermarket?
Sometimes wet market, any whatever she wants me to ask.
Okay, and how much do you spend in the market, let's say, for 1 day? Or you go to the market every day, or...?
It's not really every day, only if no more stock, then I go.
What about the food, because you need to get some fresh chicken, fresh meat, fresh fish, like that.
They always have the frozen one.
Oh, they don't really
Yes,
go to the wet market to buy the fresh one.
Wet markets are sometimes only the fish, but it's
Not all the time.
not, yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what about cooking? For this family, surely you need to do cooking, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What can you cook?
I can cook roasted chicken, chicken casserole, beef casserole, a simple soup.
What kind of
And
soup? Give me the
steamed fish.
combination. For example, pork bones. Pork bones you mix with.
Yeah, pork bones with carrots, potato. I put some tomatoes and the corn. Yeah, corn.
And then what about chicken? Chicken soup? Do you do chicken soup?
I didn't ever cook chicken soup because they don't. They always want the pork.
Pork.
Soup.
Okay. What
Yes,
about
ma'am.
fish soup? Have you tried fish soup?
They also didn't ask me to.
Okay, so you don't know how to do fish soup.
Yeah.
Anyway, you have to learn a little bit more Chinese cooking, huh?
I'm
Because the
very
way that
willing.
you are doing is quite simple. What about
Yes,
steamed fish? You experience
Yes.
with
ma'am.
steamed fish, right?
Yes, yes.
What do you put on top of the fish?
We just put ginger,
Mm.
that oil, sesame oil, and a little bit salt.
Okay. Okay. And your day off was scheduled on what day in Hong Kong?
Before it was scheduled, usually it's Wednesday or any
International
whatever they
day
want.
off.
Yes, ma'am.
International day off. They just let you know in advance, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. On your day off, what time you usually go out?
I usually go out by 8 to 9.
And then what time? What is your curfew? What time do you have to
Go
go
back before 8.
Before 8. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
8:30. So now you look for job in Hong Kong again. And what sort of job do you want? Do you like to take care newborn again?
Yes.
Okay. You prefer newborn or young children?
Both. It
Both.
can be. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And in case if the employer wants you to share room with the newborn, are you willing?
Yes, ma'am. It's okay.
So meaning you have to wake up in the middle of the night for a few times if the baby cries.
Yes, ma'am. But maybe they can allow me to sleep during daytime.
Yeah. Usually it's like that. I will brief the employer also. If you need to wake up in the middle of the night, of course, they will give you napping time in the daytime. Otherwise, you will feel dizzy.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. If the household, they have more than one housemaid, are you willing to share duties with another maid?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you share duties with another maid, meaning your day off may not be on Sunday. May not be fall on Sunday, okay?
It's okay.
So if they let you take off on Saturday or weekdays, is that okay?
Yes, ma'am. It's very okay.
Are you afraid to dogs or cats?
Big dogs. I'm not very. But
No
cat-
experience.
Yes, ma'am.
Cats is okay?
It's okay.
Let's say if I have an employer with 3 cats, are
I
you
think it
happy
should-
to take care of cats?
Yes, ma'am. It should be okay.
Should
They're
be-
lovable.
Do you have experience to take care of cats
I
in
have-
abroad?
I have, ma'am.
You
Way
have-
back in Singapore, I have
Oh.
took care of 2 cats.
Okay. And then any food allergy or skin allergy?
It's food. It's only the medicine, antibiotics.
Okay, so but no food allergy. You eat all kind of
Yes,
food.
ma'am.
Okay. And do you smoke?
No.
Okay. For the allergy to antibiotic, maybe you have to tell your doctor. Let's say if you are sick, you need to visit the clinic, you have to tell the doctor.
Yes,
So they
ma'am,
give you
okay.
the right kind of medicine, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And you are 43 years old, and how many years do you want to work in Hong Kong?
I want to finish at least 2 years or more, 2 or more contracts.
Okay.
Possible.
Yeah, don't be too jumpy, huh?
Yes,
Otherwise, with your age, it's difficult to find a job, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So, and also one more thing, when you are taking care of the baby, don't always play with the cell phone during working hours,
Yes,
okay?
ma'am, I
This is the
understand.
common rules, huh? Okay. Thank you, and I hope to see you in Hong Kong very soon.
Thank you, ma'am.